I'm going to demonstrate probing. So I'm going to start on the first quadrant, so the buccal of the maxillary right. I have my modified pen grasp, a soft C. My index, my middle finger, and my ring finger are going to be together. My index finger and my thumb are apart. I'll have the same thing going on with the hand holding the mirror. And so I have the patient facing away from me, and I'm just going to retract the cheek with that mirror. And I'm going to establish a fulcrum down here extraorally. And so I just want to enter at that distal line angle. And I'm going to go distal and kind of do this bouncing, walking movement. And when I get to the call, I'm just going to pivot a little. Just a few extra steps there. And so I re-enter at that distal line angle. And I'm going to move mesial until I get to that call again. Do that little pivot motion, and I keep doing that all across. So over here, I would go from mesial to distal, starting at tooth number 9. So once you get across that midline. And so when I wrap around lingual, I'd be at 9 o'clock again. And so what I could do is just have my mirror right here. It would give me some extra illumination on those teeth, and I could even get an indirect vision on the distal, because that could be a little tricky to see there. So I'd establish my fulcrum. And get my angulation right here. And just walk across distal. And then we'll go mesial. Bounce, bounce, bounce to the coal. My fingers, my sweet fingers, are going to stay together. Alright, so then I would wrap around all the way over here. And so when I start on the mandibular, I would be here at the 9 o'clock angle. Just gonna stretch this guy's cheeks out like crazy. Establish my fulcrum. And so I'll start distal. Make it to where it shows up on the camera. Luckily, I would not have to worry about that on a real patient. Okay. So keep going. Wrap around lingual, which I would be at this 9 o'clock angle again. Okay, so I like to just kind of retract the tongue. I know that people have some crazy tongues. I just want to lick the probe up. Okay. I can't really see what I'm doing. Go distal. I'd go mesial, get to that distal line angle, bounce, 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 get to that coal, pivot. Okay, so I also want to just demonstrate when I'd be at the 12 o'clock angle for the anteriors. So at the anteriors, I don't have to use my mirror to retract. I could actually just use my fingers. And establish an intraoral fulcrum. So at number 8, I would still be going in distal. Get to that coal. here. That's the angulation I want. Okay, so at number 9, as I continue to go right to left, I would start at the mesial. Okay, so then I'm going to work my way distal. And that's probing.